My wife's family planned a surprise birthday party for her, but they specifically told me not to come. My wife was turning 30, and her family decided to throw her a surprise birthday party. I was actually excited because I had helped her sister choose a gift, sent over old pictures for the decorations, and even paid for part of the venue. Then, 3 days before the party, her sister called me and casually told me it was going to be family only, so I shouldn't come. I thought she was joking. I reminded her that I was my wife's husband, but she insisted it wasn't personal and that they just wanted it to be about family. I was annoyed, but I didn't want to ruin my wife's birthday, so I stayed home. The strange thing was that my wife didn't know I wasn't invited. Her family had apparently told her I was helping with the preparations. A few hours before the party, my wife called and asked why I wasn't coming. I told her what her sister had said. There was a long silence. Then my wife asked, "Who else knows about this?" I told her I assumed her parents and siblings knew. She didn't say anything else. She just told me she'd call me later. About an hour later, she called again, and this time, she was crying. Her family had been telling her for months that I was the reason she'd become distant from them. They had taken normal disagreements we'd had and made them sound like I was controlling her and trying to keep her away from them. The birthday party wasn't really about excluding me. They had planned it as a way to convince my wife that her family was the only side she could trust. I went to the venue. Her sister tried to stop me, but my wife came outside before she could. I didn't argue. I simply asked her to look at all the messages I'd saved from her family about the party and the things they'd been saying about me. She read them quietly. Then she walked back inside and confronted everyone. Her family eventually admitted they'd exaggerated things because they felt like she was choosing me over them. We left together. Now my wife barely speaks to her family, and they blame me for destroying their relationship. But I keep wondering if I should have stayed out of it. So, was I wrong for exposing what they were doing, or would you have done the same?